and she had to take out a few of the major tumbling passes, but they're all back in, Coach Nuno says, for this competition.
Shannon Miller can turn on the crowd too, and she's done that in the floor exercise.
They're jumpy, a little hopping.
Steve Nuno, of course, complaining about all the hopping around again from Shannon Miller. She's got to stick those landings a little bit cleaner. New tumbling pass for Shannon Miller. She'll do 3 whips right into a double full to a punch front. Shades of Kim Zameskel right here. And as Dominique did, a double twist, change directions, boom, punch her front. Wow.
Well, Shannon Miller may be just slightly off her game tonight, Tim, but the score of 9.80 just solidifies her in first place even stronger. More gymnastics in a moment.
That's good.
Shannon Miller seemingly on her way to her first U.S. Gymnastics Championships, but plenty of gymnastics left. And there is Amanda Borden, who earned the nickname Pepsodent with that cute smile, but we just haven't seen much of that smile, especially tonight.
Well, you know, Dan, not because she's not doing well, but so much is expected of this young lady right now, and she is got her game face on.
Coaches said she used to cry a lot in the gym, but she has certainly matured.
Both steps out of bounds. That's a 1/10 of a point.
Well, how does Amanda Borden spell relief?
Double layout was beautiful. I mean, you know you stepped out of bounds, but it was beautiful. It was really nice.
Very good exercise for Amanda Borden.
Finished 5th in this all-around competition last year, 4th in the floor exercise last year, trying to make the next move up into the elite gymnastics echelon.
Hear her mount. The best I've seen her perform this usually lacks a little bit of power, doesn't have enough rotation. This time, a little bit too much, pulls her legs a little too hard, and steps back out of bounds.
Well, Amanda says the less pressure she puts on herself, the better she does. And the score for Amanda Borden, 9.55. She was in 4th place. She was trying to move into 3rd place to push Carrie Strug.
Get a little, we're looking for a smile from Carrie Strug. I know you're a little disappointed at what's happening, but here we've got to pull it up. So we really have to look like you're ready to do it. They're going to give you the score if you look like you want it.
That's right.
You can't look so serious. Let's really get a good performance. You trained hard for this meet. Let's put this one to bed, okay?
Got the time. Got the
Steve
time.
Nuno spending just as much time being a psychologist as a coach tonight, especially with Carrie.
Let's make sure you're rested before the second pass. Important. Okay?
Constantly
Rested,
building her
right
up.
And
She can do it in
tumbling.
practice.
Let's get that second
She's got to
pull
do it
in
here.
there, okay? All right, now show it off. Let's see a smile from Carrie Strug here. All right? Let's get it.
I don't know if we'll see that smile here, Dan.
And I have a feeling it will depend on her success in this floor exercise. Been a disappointing night for Carrie Strug, falling off the beam early in the competition. She wanted to put more pressure on Shannon Miller. It just has not worked out.
Pull back. All right, that was a beautiful routine.
Steve Nuno
Good
seems
job.
to like it.
All right, there they go.
And believe me, those are big smiles from Carrie Strug. She's obviously very pleased with that exercise.
She was in 2nd after the compulsories, coming into tonight's optionals, which counts 70% of the all-around score, but she lost ground early in tonight's competition. And is still in 3rd place, but it's been an uphill battle.
This is her first tumbling pass. Full twisting double somersault. Only problem is she'll spread her legs in the air just a little bit and land not quite rotated enough. Have to take a little bit of a step. Look at, you see the spread of the legs there, and steps forward just a little bit.
Our coach Steve Nuno says the best attribute Carrie Strug has is how hard she trains, a 9.675 on the floor exercise. But the night has belonged to her rival, Shannon Miller, who goes for her first U.S. Gymnastics Championship when we come back.
The U.S. Gymnastics Championships, presented by Reebok, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok, there are no...
Free rotation, Shannon Miller with a commanding lead. She has virtually clinched her first national title.
Especially finishing on this event. Vault is so easy for her. She brought home the silver medal at the Olympics on this particular event. So she clinched that in the all-around. The landing, though, got to stick it. Oh, just a slight hop, but that certainly is going to be enough for Shannon Miller to clinch her first ever national all-around title.
You had a little bit, you were a little on the horse too long. I want to see you pop right up off that horse so it comes off more vertical. And
that doesn't stop Steve Nuno for striving for perfection. And Shannon Miller,
let's stick that landing.
It was a 4.0 GPA. Knows what perfection's all about.
Watch this. This is exactly what Steve's talking about. She's a little sluggish on the horse here. Bent elbows. It doesn't rebound quite as well as she can, so the slight hop occurs.
Well, there was the score for the first vault at 9.725, so Shannon Miller has indeed clinched her first U.S. Gymnastics Championship, but she's not quite through.
The women perform 2 vaults. They take the highest of the 2 scores, so she has a chance to do even better with her second vault. Let's see if she can make the correction Coach Nuno was speaking about. Be a little bit quicker, more powerful right off of the horse. Oh, way better vault. Still a small hop on the landing, though.
That was a much better vault. Maybe the double pull for tomorrow. That was a great vault. Maybe the double pull's in there for
Steve Nuno has himself the national champion.
Excellent meeting. You're the president.
The president.
Well, let's check out El Presidente here. Like I said, better vault. She's much quicker off the horse. Vault goes a lot higher, but still can't rock that landing. Small hop.
Well, if Shannon Miller's the president, this has been a landslide, Tim. The world champion, the successful Olympics in Barcelona. This really the only title left off her resume, and the 9.750 in the second vault. Meanwhile, the night has been much different for Kerri Strug, and really in the vault trying to salvage something here.
A new vault for Kerri Strug here. Oh, and big problems. Very, very slow off of the horse. 3 steps back, almost sits down.
Slowed your run down, then you had a little crunch on the horse. It's got to be a...
Kerri Strug is currently trying to hold on to third place.
And a performance like this, of course, not what either her or Coach Nuno looking for. Very sluggish, a little bent arms on the horse, nowhere near enough rotations, and look at 3 steps back. Almost sits down, and that would have been a huge deduction.
So you can bet that Kerri Strug would like to improve on the first vault, and there is the score, a 9.575. She would love to end the night on a positive note.
Come on now. Come on, Kerri, do the vault.
Just do the vault. Just do what you can do. Coach Nuno saying it over and over again to Kerri Strug all evening long.
That's how you do it. All right.
And that is a very sincere smile from Kerri Strug. Obviously, a much better vault. Much more dynamic off of the horse. Everything just seems to click on this one. Watch this. She bounces off of the horse. And bam, she just rocks that landing, and look at the smile. Kerri Strug.
A sense of relief for Kerri Strug, and that may just have been the best vault we've seen all night, Tim.
9.925, that's the best score we've seen on any event. Kerri Strug finishing real strong.
And that final vault enables Kerri Strug to finish in third place in the women's all-around standings. Dominique Dawes finishes in second place, but the champion is Shannon Miller, and she's down on the floor with our Hannah Storm.
Thanks, Dan. Shannon, you had a terrific Olympics. You won the Worlds, but finally you have this elusive national title. What does it mean to you?
Well, it's really exciting because last year I wasn't able to finish the meet because of my elbow. And this year I've been able to compete all 8 events and do great on them.
Well, you did great despite battling another injury. You've been suffering from that lower back strain. Did that bother you at all tonight?
Not too much. I mean, with the adrenaline flow, you don't notice it much. Your mind's on other things.
Well, you're